All right, here's a quick video about intervals. Basically, intervals are the DNA behind music as we know it today. I'm a poet and I know it. Essentially, intervals are it's how one note relates to another note, very simply put. So for instance, how an A note relates to a C note is a minor third. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to walk you through the main sort of intervals that we use in everyday music and try to explain tonally what's going on. So let's start with an A. So I'm on the 5th fret of the E string. Now, if I go from an A to an A sharp, that is what is called a minor second. Now, part of memorizing intervals is we have to understand a few things. We have to understand, there's some common words we have to kind of understand in the guitar world, in music world in general. From one note to another note is called a half step. From one note over a note, like that, it's called a whole step. Intervals are combinations of whole steps and half steps. However, these first intervals, minor second, major second, those are half step and whole step, and they also have an interval name of minor second and major second.
Major second.
We have to understand that. The other thing we have to understand is we have to understand musically what is happening. So for instance, a little motorcycle going by, that's my life. At this point, there's so much music out there throughout the last 100 years or so that at least there's a lot of great references for these sounds that we sort of hear. So I'll attempt to be funny and sort of explain this. So starting from A, we go one note to minor second. Now you might recognize this sound. I know what you're probably thinking. There is a shark swimming right towards you. And it seems it's pretty scary. And then we go to the major second interval. And things just kind of didn't get so scary because we now see that the shark has human teeth and it's smiling at us as it swims towards us. So that's different. But you can hear the difference. Minor second is very dire, half step, whole step, major second. It's a little happier, like things aren't looking so bad. Now we go one more half step, which in total would be a whole step and a half step from the 5th fret to the 8th fret, from an A note to a C note. We have what's called a minor third, which now the shark is swimming towards us and it's got a cigarette in its mouth, kind of has some attitude, the shark's been around a while, it's seen some stuff, you know what I mean? So far we've got minor second, major second, minor third. Now, rather than stretching way up here from the A to the C sharp, we're going to just go here, 4th fret of the A string, which is a C sharp note. These two notes played together is what's called a major third. It's very happy sounding. You can hear this A note and this C note, which is a minor third. Sounds kind of tragic. I mean, when you do them one at a time, kind of has, some attitude, like the shark is still swimming towards you, but like I said, it's got more attitude now. It's a more hardened shark. Like you understand why the shark is swimming towards you. 4th is great. So now a thing to understand about fourth intervals is they are key neutral. You can major, minor, and the 4th still belongs in either. The next interval we have is what's called a diminished fifth. Sounds like something out of a Rush song or the beginning of a Jimi Hendrix song. Kind of a cool sound. And then from there we have what's called a perfect fifth, aka a 5th interval. So far we've got minor second, major second, minor third, major third, 4th, diminished fifth, 5th. So in this instance, we've got an A to an E, 5th. Now, we go up from there, it is an augmented fifth. So you might recognize some mom spaghetti there for you. So diminished fifth. Then we've got sixth. Dominant 7. Major seventh, excuse me. And octave. So as far as understanding sixth intervals, we basically just have a nice jazzy Jack Johnson sounding chord. Dominant 7, think of like something bluesy. You know, it's kind of bluesy and kind of has attitude. You know, we could also play it down here. Now, if we go up one more note, we got the major 7th interval. And we've got our toes in the sand and, you know, we're on a beach somewhere. And then the octave, we've got some. So hopefully this helped you understand intervals a little bit better, at least as far as it pertains to the guitar. But there you go. Those combinations are going to give you chord anywhere from a simple A major chord to an A major 7 to an A dominant 7, also known as just an A7, to an A minor 7, and so on and so forth. Hope this was helpful. I'll see you on the next one. All right, have fun.